What is our best means for guidance and discernment? All right, that is today's question. That is number 46 on the list of the 144 fractal faculties of the Tree of Life. And if you'd like to get a list of complete listing of those 144, just click the link in the description and I will send you out my free guide to the 144 fractal faculties of the Tree of Life. Also, if you want to brush up on your Tree of Life, just watch my video, Tree of Life, a short introduction, and that should get you up to speed to be able to watch all 144 of these separate videos. Again, this is number 46 that we're starting here on the Tree of Life. So welcome to my channel. I'm Thomas, and I do educational videos. We're starting with a unit on the Tree of Life because we feel like the Tree of Life is foundational. Once you learn the Tree of Life, become fluent with it, it will help you to learn other subjects. So we're going to be teaching this first, and then we're going to get into the other subjects shortly thereafter. Okay, now if you look at the tree, here we are in the seventh sphere, and again, the tree is a map of our consciousness, and each one of these is one of our 12 components of consciousness, or 12 faculties, or 12 abilities of consciousness. The seventh sphere corresponds to the imagination, also corresponds to inspiration and intuition. Inspiration being able to observe other people who are doing things that you aspire to and to get motivated by that. Intuition, going inside, asking yourself, and then being able to get answers and to be able to verify those answers. And then we also have the congregative faculty, which is to take things and their concrete aspects and to be able to put them together into both pleasurable and original arrangements, meaning creativity and the pleasure principle. And so those are all bound up here in the seventh sphere. Now, when we fractalize the tree to get the 144 different fractal faculties, what we do is we take the whole tree and we shrink it down. So we shrink it down and apply a tiny little tree to the seventh sphere. Just place the whole tree on the seventh sphere. So basically what we're doing is we're dividing the seventh sphere up into its 12 component parts. And here for number 46, what we're looking at is we're looking at the second fractal of the seventh sphere. So the second sphere within the seventh sphere. And the second sphere corresponds to omniscience, all-knowing, and that comes to be through being able to meditate and block, basically blank out the mind so that you're able to kind of go inside and get the detailed and the deeper possibilities, the improbabilities. So this also has to do with anticipation, being able to look forward. It has to do with wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to solve problems. Okay, so those aspects are within here at the seventh sphere. These two qualities, the seventh sphere, the imagination and the intuition, and then also here, which is more like revelation and wisdom and being able to solve problems. So those things are combined here at number 46, which is called intuition mechanism. Stage number 46 is about tuning into our internal guide, which always knows what to do, but we must translate the message properly. Learning from within, from our spiritual self. All we have to do is ask. All we have to do is be curious. It's always there, waiting to answer. Intuition is the inverse of prayer. in that we do not try to send messages to the Creator, but we induce messages from the Creator. With our curiosity, then wait for return communication, which comes in a feeling, before we translate it into words. Just tune in the frequency, while if we pray, we put out a frequency. The intuition is activated by curiosity, and it includes conscience when we ask about questions of good and evil. Intuition is not a physical source per se. It's within. It's non-local. It's everywhere. Or is it nowhere? Now here. Intuition is a means of transmission, an induced transmission from our spiritual source, from our metaphysical sector, direct to you. Simple intuition is for simple, everyday questions, for questions of discernment, common sense, common decency, and elementary ethics. Intuition is accessible to all, while for more complex intuitions, including insight, scientific insight, and revelation, we must be highly motivated and prepared before we ask, because more focus is required for the detail that is needed to decode the answers of these more complex intuitions. But simple intuition is accessible to all, but still subject to the limitations of the subject. The communication we receive is always correct, but there may be some static in our tuning apparatus. We may have improper reception, especially if we have bias and are hoping for a specific answer. So the guidance we get must also be verified through our own experiences. All intuitions are to be verified as we move on, or they may be wrong. But once verified, our intuition gives us an infallible alternative to logic and reason and instinct. And it is so easy. We activate the mechanism simply by wondering. Intuition is the activation of our spiritual evolution, which can be used to guide us as to our higher calling in life. All right, that is the second fractal of the seventh sphere, number 46, intuition mechanism. Okay, well, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. Please press the like button, and you can subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with others, make constructive comments in the comment section, and my Cash App and Venmo are also there, located in the description if you'd like to donate to the project. Again, click the link in the description if you want to get my free guide to the 144 fractal faculties of the Tree of Life. And stay tuned, because I will be rolling out number 47 on this list very shortly. And so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And otherwise, have a great day.